What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sisters. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sistas fans, in the upcoming episode, Zach finally puts an end to the Karen and Zach, or Zarin, or Cack. I don't really know what the fan terminology for their relationship is, but he finally puts an end to it and lets Karen know, hey, I've decided to follow my heart. Basically go after Fatima with all of my heart, which is kind of an interesting twist of fate, because a couple episodes ago, when Aaron was trying to secure his position with Karen, saying, I just wanted to say, show that I was better than he was. And, Karen's like, well, I think Aaron's like, wait, but he's still in your head, huh? He's still in my heart. So it's almost as if Karen is going to get a big dagger through her heart when she hears Zach say this to her, but it's better to be said now than later. And, the question is, will Karen be able to move on? I don't mean just romantically with someone else. It doesn't have to be Aaron, but I'm pretty sure it will be. But will she also be able to move on in regards to not being so cold and bitter when it comes to being around Fatima, let alone the very mention of her name due to jealousy? So I feel like overall, Karen is definitely going to have to go through a journey, or she can either be an outcast. I keep making the comparison of New Edition, where Karen was, Karen walked out kind of like how Bobby was voted out, and then Johnny Gill came in, just like Fatima is coming into the Sisters group, and will take dynamic to a whole nother level. Everybody likes her, but if Karen doesn't want to be involved, what can you do? Not only is it a matter of Karen being upset because of, Fatima being close with Andy, the fact they work together, and her being suspect of Andy knowing something about the dynamic between her and Zach and not telling Karen about it. But then on top of that, you have the whole split of the friendship between Andy and Karen due to the whole surprise marriage with Gary. So I feel like there's just been fissures in their dynamic, and they're turning into full-on canyons at this rate. So I feel like Karen might be more of the outcast of the group as the season goes on, while Fatima becomes more involved with the girls as a whole. And it's like Fatima's literally like the new girl in school that everybody likes except for that one girl. And it's like I feel like it's high school drama, sort of. But it's just one of those situations where I feel like Karen really will have to move on and accept that Zach has moved on, and realize that, yeah, I didn't see the value in him, but at the same time, Zach didn't do a good job at proving he was solid boyfriend material from the on again, off again relationship, mooching off of her. But now that he's finally making some money and paying her back, and, being the kind of man that she wanted. To me, Karen is acting like Miranda was doing in season 9 of House of Pain. Pretty much, Calvin's making good money now. He's attentive and everything, and he's acting like the kind of Calvin that I wanted to be married to. But it's like, well, you're the one who wanted the divorce, so at this point there's no turning back. You just got to accept your losses, move forward, and co-parent well. In this situation, Karen needs to move forward, accept the interactions when Zach comes by and gives her money, and then as soon as that $77,000 is paid off, he's done. So I feel like Karen moving on needs to be done so in a healthy fashion, as opposed to just, I guess I'll get with Aaron since I don't have a choice. But it's like, Karen, yeah, you had that moment of passion in the back room of your salon, but up until that point, you weren't giving Zach the time of day. You were just pissed off. You were always assuming the worst about him. You got the man arrested even after the evidence didn't even prove he did it. Yeah, it had Zach's name, but your friend who works in a bank said, give me about 24 hours or so. I have a friend who can look into this and see who really used your bank card. But no, you got him arrested. So yeah, I can understand Zach not wanting to have a damn thing to do with you. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think Karen will be able to roll up her sleeves and move on? Or do you think she's going to be stuck on bitter, just like Andy's stuck on stupid when it comes to Gary? Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And also, I forgot to mention, see, this is why I miss Lisa, because if she was there, she'd be able to talk some sense into Karen. I mean, I'm not blaming her, but remember, she was the one that got her boy Chris to talk with Zach about chain breakers, and then that's how he met Fatima, and you know, he's doing well for himself. So, you know, she doesn't like Aaron, she likes Zach, but at the same time knows Zach needs to get his ass up and work. And now it's like, oh wow, now that Zach is doing better for himself, my daughter is upset because he can't be with her because he's with somebody else. And it's like, well, baby, I tried to tell you. So there we go. So if you want to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you in the next video.